Good day, explorers. We are about to go inside Hollywood Studios, and we're doing something we haven't done in quite some time here on the channel. We've been rope dropping a lot lately, but today we're gonna close it out. As per the usual, no agenda, just exploring. And we have done it. We are in the park. So we've got just a little over an hour to get the most out of our Hollywood Studios visit this evening. Runaway Railway currently has a 20-minute wait time, which is outstanding. Look at all this extra queue space that's sitting mostly empty. I think this is our first stop. There's a mysterious and secret doorway right here in the line. What Chinese theater secrets are held behind? Row 4 we have. To this point, it took about 15 minutes. Not 20. Not 20. 15.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're in for a relaxing ride around the park.
Hurry! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I think we are.
Ready? And
yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all
perfect.
wanting some. Now, let's
The flower shop.
Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. And thanks for sticking with me.
As I'm sure you've already heard, the mask mandate has been lifted if you're outside here in Walt Disney World. Of course, you still have to wear the mask in line. Once you get into an attraction, it's got to come on. So I think just from a forgetful standpoint, I'm probably going to keep it like this for most of the day. But the takeaway is it's not required if you're outside. I'm excited that things are slowly inching towards normalcy. I said slowly, but things seem to be happening pretty fast in the last week or two. But that's all good. Actually, if there's one important, one crucial, one massive takeaway from all of this is that hopefully we are getting closer and closer to the plexiglass going away. I hope there's like a plexiglass burning party. I hope the first fireworks show they have, they're sending up that plexiglass with them because I want to see that stuff roast. So we've got about a half hour left in the studios before official close time. And I think it's available. I think we're going to close out with a showing of one of the greatest 3D movies of all time. Actually, we're not. Check it out. We're not doing that because it's closed. Why would they do that? Galaxy's Edge it is, I guess. My mind is going lost. So we just did a video where we deep dived the studio backlot tour, and we came to this corner because this, right about 2 or 3 feet on the other side of that wall, that was the home of You Guys merchandise. But here was a point of note because here, ingrained in the concrete, was a J and an S and a heart. It was engraved. I ran my fingers over it, and there, it's not here anymore. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my grip on reality. But on the other hand, it wasn't supposed to be here. It was true Disney vandalism. So, weird. And speaking of the Backlot tour, now is officially the time to get a selfie with the Herbie wall. Oh my goodness. If Diet Coke could move around, it would look like that. Look, it's a Diet Coke droid. It's so bizarre that he represents a beverage that he could never actually consume without, you know, frying his inner matrix and, you know, gunking up the whole system. This episode of Happy Place Explorers has been brought to you by not Diet Coke still, but soon. So Smuggler's Run only has a 20-minute wait time currently, but I was checking the app and it looks like just across the way in Epcot, Living with the Land is only 5 minutes. Which brings up a particular scenario I wasn't planning on, but we haven't park hopped yet since it's been available to park hop. Living with the Land is only 5 minutes and there's a Skyliner right outside the park. Let's go to Epcot. Let's try to park hop this night. Although this park just closed, Epcot's open for 2 more hours. Skyliner might be, what's the word? A nightmare? We'll play that one by ear. But look at this. It's not even officially closed yet. We got 3 minutes to official close. Should I get one more ride in on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? You know what, I would, but I'm nervous about that Skyliner line. So, well, let's just check. Apple time is not Disney time, as it's... Wait, no, that's not a close. That's...
Hi guys, welcome. You want to ride? All right, perfect row.
I think we're gonna make it. Well, this is much more convenient. Okay, ride hack. Wait until the very last minute to ride a ride. Come rope drop, obviously, but don't do anything until the very last minute. Then you walk right on. Now, I just stepped off of Runaway Railway, and when I was on the ride, I was gung-ho about getting off, heading to the Skyliner, and getting to Epcot, seeing what we can do there. But, you know, just looking around this calm, nice, breezy at the moment landscape, I'm reminded how much I love the parks at night. So I'm assuming at the moment that the Skyliner is pretty packed, so I have no reason but to not sort of meander out of here and just take in the beauty of this park as the sun is just about set, and ironically, as the park is closing is when it most comes alive with all the neon and the lights. Let's just take a few minutes and appreciate the ambiance of this place. What a lovely place at dusk, oh but now here comes the scary part. How backed up is the Skyliner gonna be at about 8:46? Epcot closes in 75 minutes, 74. Oh, we are in good shape. That's not too bad. All right, so let's just estimate in our head. If it's 15 minutes in this line from this point, and that's gonna go down to that station down there, where we'll probably have to wait another 15 minutes or so. The trip in total is about 15 minutes. So let's say that's about 45 minutes in total. That gives us about a half hour to spend at Epcot. I'm mostly in it for the novelty of park hopping again, even if we don't do much. We gotta get on one thing, that's the goal. But the line's moving pretty good so far. Not quite 15 minutes. That line was deceiving, and already no one there. No one in the line that we just curved around. And here we go as we take off into that Lake Buena Vista night. There in the distance, just over the trees, the tip of that grand and miraculous spaceship Earth. Our final destination. Should it be Spaceship Earth? I don't know. We gotta see what the transfer station looks like. At the Skyliner transfer station between Art of Animation, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot, and it's surprisingly manageable. I mean, this may be typical, but it's a surprise to me. And we're arriving at Epcot Skyliner station. About a half hour, give or take. Probably would have been faster to drive, but it would not have been funner. So we did the right thing. Welcome to Epcot, guys. We are in Epcot. We park hopped for the first time in 2021. What a feeling. It's like a flash dance. Now I know I had said originally we were going to do Living with the Land, but I don't know if I'm feeling as committed to that idea at the moment. So I'm just trying to go over all of my options because time is a factor here. We don't have a lot of room for mistakes. Not that Living with the Land would be a mistake, but is it the right decision for tonight? You can see the Harmonious barges blending into the lagoon via the obscuration of night. Is that a word? Obscuration? Probably not, but if it was a word, it's exactly what Harmonious barges are doing right now. Alright, so I don't know if my mind has made a decision yet, but my feet seem to be taking me towards Journey into Imagination, which is currently posted at a 5-minute wait. We got about 20 minutes before park officially closes. I think that's just enough time to try to attempt what I'm calling is the Future World hat trick. If we can get up Journey into Imagination with Figment fast enough, we might be able to book it into the land and live with it before Epcot closes. So let's see. We have 18 minutes, almost to the entrance. It's gonna be close, but we're gonna try. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Ah, it's amazing. Ah, looks magnificent. Magnificent at night. And we are in the Imagination Institute. I've been watching a lot of Journey into Imagination, the original 1982 version POVs lately. And now this queue area just makes me depressed.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere. I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Imagination works best when it's set free!
Where'd it go?
Just turn your imagination.
That butterfly flew the coop.
Whoa! You win one cent!
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
What happened?
No, I'm wearing a mask.
Can send you reeling. Great idea. we'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Imagination really comes around. A dream can be a dream come true. With good and work from me and you.
I think we're gonna make it. It's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna make it. Oh man. Remember what used to be right here in this spot. Dreamfinder. All right, we have 5 minutes to get to the land and then go down the stairs. We're gonna call this Indecisiveness, the vlog, because I was booking it to the land, and then off in the distance, I saw the seas, and a very powerful mood immediately struck, and so I had to make a game time switch. We're doing Nemo. Inline, and the park has officially closed, but we have one more ride to go.
Alright, don't hurt yourself.
In the big blue world, we're ready to go. In the big blue world. Looks like, along with Epcot being closed, the dolphins have also gone to bed. Holy cow, this is... There he is. Good night, tranquil, peaceful dolphins. May you swim in slumber with one eye open, as I believe you do. And tomorrow you will wake up for another splendid day. The living seas in Epcot. And now we begin our long trek back to Hollywood Studios, where I parked. And the line to get on the Skyliner is long. In fairness, that is to be expected right at close as everyone's heading out. This line keeps going and going and going. I think I can somewhat see the end of the line a long ways down that way, but this is gonna take like an hour to get back. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something that we haven't done yet. We are gonna peruse the boardwalk, and we're actually just gonna walk back to the car at Hollywood Studios, because I think that's gonna be a lot faster. And we'll have the added bonus of being able to peruse amidst the ambiance, the splendor of Epcot area hotels at night. Now, I've been to the boardwalk a handful of times, but I don't think I've actually been on the boardwalk at night. But it's a fun little environment out here. I might be mistaken, but I think this ice cream shop just opened today. Of course, it's closed now. Yeah, it might not be open. But we don't need ice cream. We're walking, we're making good decisions. But Disney World constantly changing, evolving, growing. And now the smells of pizza are hitting me, and we need to get out of here stat, or else we're gonna make some bad decisions. There we go. That'll help. I love the look of light on the water. And there's a lot of light here at the boardwalk, so. You know, when I think of places that I might one day like to stay, as far as hotels, I always think of like Polynesian and Animal Kingdom Lodge and All-Star Movies, the Herbie one. But boardwalk never really crossed my mind, but some of these views, like right here, looking out on the boats passing by, and you can see Spaceship Earth just tipping over the trees. This wouldn't be a bad gig. The architecture for the swan and dolphin, which, come on, that's a fish. That's a fish if I've ever seen one. But the architecture, it's nice. It's pretty neat during the day, but at night with these little lighting touches, it looks really nifty. And now from the east coasty seasideness of the boardwalk, we must trek forth to the glowing, shimmering lights of Hollywood. But we do have a bit of a trek yet. I do not know why I get such a kick out of just being in traditionally busy places by myself, especially at night. It just feels like it's all here for us. The signs all say alligators in the area, and you have to believe there really are. So how many alligators do you think we've walked by? So there's the Epcot turning station, so that is going directly towards Epcot. That's where we come from the Riviera. So the Skyliner set up interesting because there's the parking lot for Hollywood Studios. So we take off from there, go all the way over to Riviera, and that launches us over this way. The Skyliner is definitely an interesting animal. Yes, and now we are under the bridge. Ooh, it's a little echoey. Echo! Echo! Pinch hitting for Pedro Borbon, Manny Mota. Kind of. I'm hearing there's a lot of amplified sounds now, so leaves sound like alligators. Oh, look, and here we go. Hollywood Studios Explorers off in the distance. This is a pretty nifty view. I am into this. Look at that. I'm zooming in quite a bit, but you got Mickey atop the crossroads of the world. You can see Runaway Railway blinking away. You can see pretty much all of the lighting, the lighting components for Hollywood Boulevard. And the entrance, like I said, just us. Just us. And presumably some gators. They're minding their business so far, so we'll mind ours. If they don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. So I do not know why I'm so impressed that you can see the Runaway Railway neon from outside of the park. But here it is. We're back in the parking lot, and the cherry on top of all of this is that it will be very easy to find my vehicle and get out of here. I had a good night. It's been a little unusual tonight, a little last minute, but I had fun. Hope you did too. Until next time, we'll see you in the happy place. Good night, and bye. Wait up, wait a second. That's Harmonious junk going on. Look at that. Did you guys see that? I was saying bye, and then all of a sudden, I was like, those spotlights shouldn't be reaching over there. Those are some powerful lights, though. Like, these were faint beams over here coming off the Chinese theater. You can vaguely see them. But over here, they were some kind of intense. As soon as I turn the camera off, it's gonna happen again. I just know it. Well, I've waited about 5 minutes. I've overstayed my welcome. It hasn't happened again, but that was proof of anything. It's that Harmonious is gonna be nuts, even in Hollywood Studios. All right. Good night. Bye. Wait up. Holy moly. They're testing fireworks now. See, I was about to leave and then they started lighting fireworks. Look at that. They're going boom. Now, judging by how there seems to be the same firework launching over and over again, one at a time, I think they're just doing traditional testing. This is not an actual aspect of the show, but it's still exciting nonetheless. And I bet if we had hung around a little closer, we might be hearing some of the soundtrack. If the wind had not carried it that far. Whoa, here comes a colorful one. Well, seeing fireworks back in Disney World is very exciting. I'm very excited for more coming soon. Ah, it's magnificent. All right, we really should go. And so we must. And so for the final time, I will say, until next time, we'll see you in the happy place. Bye.